The sun sets slow on that winding street. Old vinyl plays where our memories meet. Back when the faded jeans were our only dress code, and the river knew the secrets we never told. Laughing in the porch light, dreams spilling through cracks. I held your hand tight, never once looking back. Every step felt like a promise made. In the back of my mind, your smile stayed. Still choosing you when the world was young and wild, running barefoot through the fields, the reckless child. Time keeps spinning fast, but my heart stays true. Every road I take, I'm always choosing you. Sidewalk chalk and old pickup trucks, late night talks that shattered all our love. You wore your freedom just like your old boots, and I found my home in the sound of your truth. Through the storms and skies painted blue, I swear my soul was made to find you. Still choosing you when the world was young and wild, running barefoot through the fields, the reckless child. Time keeps spinning fast, but my heart stays true. Every road I take, I'm always choosing you. Years like rivers, flowing wide and deep, turns and twists we learn to keep. But there's a light that never fades. In your eyes I find all my yesterdays. Still choosing you when the world was young and wild, running barefoot through the fields, the reckless child. Time keeps spinning fast, but my heart stays true. Every road I take, I'm always choosing you. Old roads may change, but you remain the song I hum in the summer rain. I never thought love would find a way through the quiet nights and the worn out days, but there you were, standing plain to see, in a world that said love's risky and free. We met under an old red barn, the summer sun burning, nothing to charm, just two souls with stories untold, reaching out, trying to hold you. Laugh like it was no big deal, but I could tell you the fight, something that brings the dark to light. And when the wind would try to bend us low, we stood our ground, never letting go. Loving you was the bravest thing, a fearless leap with no strings. In a place where hope often hides, we found the strength on the wild side. Though the world may have called it wrong, here is where our love belongs. In the heart where the brave still sing, loving you was the bravest thing. Late night talks under open skies, sharing dreams, revealing lies. Battles fought with gentle hands, finding trust where no one stands. I saw your scars and you saw mine, two wandering hearts learning to shine, fighting past the walls and fears, stitching love through the passing years. Storms came hard, but we held fast, building futures from the past. Loving you was the bravest thing, a fearless leap with no strings. In a place where hope often hides, we found the strength on the wild side. Though the world may have called it wrong, here is where our love belongs. In the heart where the brave still sing, loving you was the bravest thing. Sometimes the road feels rough and long, but with you I'm where I belong. No regrets, no fear inside, just two souls dancing in the light. Loving you was the bravest thing, a fearless leap with no strings. In a place where hope often hides, we found the strength on the wild side. Though the world may have called it wrong, here is where our love belongs. In the heart where the brave still sing, loving you was the bravest thing. Yeah, loving you was the bravest thing. And I'd do it all again. We kick the dirt where wildflowers grow, sun just slipping low behind the hills, hands clasped tight in the fading glow. No map, just hearts and a promise to fill. Remember that old creek where we first met, laughed at storms that tried to tear us apart. Through the skinny trees, the rain and sweat, we found a way to keep this fire in our hearts. The world spun fast, tried to pull us under, but we stood firm till roots breaking through the thunder. Steadfast feet on shifting ground, we're the melody when no one's around. In every doubt and wild unknown, this love writes stories in stone. Holding on till the morning light, knots tied, tied in the quiet night. Through all storms we rise above, night talks under wide open skies. Plans scribbled down on torn up pages. Mistakes like rivers we can't disguise. But we're learning lines with age and stages. No perfect road, just steps we're taking. Every scar a story, every breath worth making. Steadfast feet on shifting ground, where the melody when no one's around. In every doubt and wild unknown, this love writes stories in stone. Holding on till the morning light, knots tied in the quiet night. Through all storms we rise above. This is how we fight for love. When night falls heavy like a slow rolling train, we lean into the silence, let the hardships wane. No need for shelter from the pouring rain, 'cause with your hand in mine, it's all worth the pain. Steadfast feet on shifting ground, we're the melody when no one's around. In every doubt and wild unknown, this love writes stories in stone. Holding on till the morning light, knots tied in the quiet night. Through all storms we rise above. This is how we fight for love. We'll keep walking these steady steps, where love's not perfect, but ours to keep. The sun was setting low on that dusty lane. Boots kicked up dust like a slow-moving train. Every mile I wandered, every turn I'd choose led me back somehow. Maps without a compass, all roads to you. I chased the skyline down from the city light, through fields of green where the fireflies ignite. A pickup truck with a weathered old radio tune, singing songs about home on a fading afternoon. No matter how far the highway stretched or the miles I flew, the thought of your smile drew me close like the midsummer dew. Every road, every turn, every sky so wide and blue led me back. No GPS, no clue, but it was true. Against the wind, through the storms, I was chasing something true. Every road I took somehow led back to you. I've seen the ocean crash and the mountain's high crest, felt the cold northern winds and the desert's unrest. But here in this small town, where the porch swing creaks, I found the peace in my heart. I thought I'd lost weeks, guided not by stars or signs hung in the sky, but by a feeling that pulled me home. No need to ask why. Every road, every turn, every sky so wide and blue led me back. No GPS, no clue, but it was true. Against the wind, through the storms, I was chasing something true. Every road I took somehow led back to you. No matter where the highway bends or the journey's end, your name's written on the miles that bring me home again. Every road, every turn, every sky so wide and blue led me back. No GPS, no clue, but it was true. Against the wind, through the storms, I was chasing something true. Every road I took somehow led back to you. Yeah, every road I took somehow led me straight to you. Underneath the endless sky, where the rivers turn and bend, we find a place that knows no time, where every day begins again. You took my hand beside the creek, water cold and clear. Sunlight flickered through the leaves, your smile drew me near. Barefoot on the rocky shore, no plans and no regret. In that moment we were infinite, a night I'd never forget. The world kept spinning fast behind, but here it slows and sways. Our hearts wrote words in quiet air and their own honest ways. This is where we take our chance, where every breath feels new, like waves that crash and then caress. Our love is strong and true. At the edge of forever, wild and free we stand. With you beside me, darling, I'm the luckiest man. Morning light paints your face, soft as the morning dew. We talk about our dreams and fears like only lovers do, laughing through the tangled trails, dirt beneath our nails. This simple world around us tells the sweetest tales. No need for fancy words or grand designs, just your hand in mine, and the stars crash and then caress. Our love is strong and true. At the edge of forever, wild and free we stand. With you beside me, darling, I'm the luckiest man. When the night falls quiet and the fire fades low, we'll hold on to this story that only we know. No future nor past could ever define this love rooted deep, standing the test of time. This is where we take our chance, where every breath feels new, like waves that crash and then caress. Our love is strong and true. At the edge of forever, wild and free we stand. With you beside me, darling, I'm the luckiest man. Where the world stops rushing by is where our forever lies. The rain quit falling just before dawn, left the street wet where we used to walk on. I found your jacket in the back of the car, button loose, but it smelled like summer and scars. The porch light still flickers like it's trying to tell me some stories in quiet, not how they should be. And the fireplace cold, no flames to keep us warm. Guess I never counted what love would cost after the storm. Falling leaves and empty chairs, two silent hearts caught unawares. I held on tight, but you walked away. What love cost us, I pay every day. Remember how the days used to shine so bright? Now the sky's just gray and the nights outlast the light. Coffee cups with only one set of rings. The songs we sang now just broken strings. I trace the cracks in the kitchen floor. Every line's a memory I can't ignore. Falling leaves and empty chairs, two silent hearts caught unawares. I held on tight, but you walked away. What love cost us, I pay every day. Maybe some stories ain't meant to last, like a storm that breaks but doesn't pass. I'm picking up pieces, trying to move on, but some wounds run deeper once the calm is gone. The rain quit falling just before dawn, left behind the cost of love's old song. Turn the dial on that old radio, feel the hum. The room dark as a secret where the cool wind blows. I light a candle, but it's the silence that's loud. Every song spinning round carries your name out loud. You're in the porch swing creek, and the crickets call in that quiet moment just before the night falls. And when the lights go out, it's your voice that fills the space like a worn out record. Your smile's in every place. It's your name in every song when the lights go off. Play it on repeat in that sweet slow draw. I don't need the radio turning me on. You're the melody playing long after it's gone. Kitchen clock ticks, but time's lost its way. Sippy cup memories at our favorite old cafe. Your laughs in the tapping of the raindrops on the tin. Every lyric's a snapshot of where I've been. And when the night breathes deep, you're the line that won't fade, a chorus of moments that will never trade. It's your name in every song when the lights go off. Playing on repeat in that sweet slow draw. I don't need the radio turning me on. You're the melody playing long after it's gone. Through all the quiet rooms and half-remembered tunes, your memory strums beneath the crescent moon. It's your name in every song when the lights go off. Playing on repeat in that sweet slow draw. I don't need the radio turning me on. You're the melody playing long after it's gone. When the lights dim down, you're the last song I hear, a harmony steady, forever near. beneath our feet felt like a secret kept so sweet. Barefoot races down the gravel road, our stories told in sun-soaked coats. Back then the world was small enough to fit inside a pickup's bed. Windows down, the radio loud, every word like something said by us alone. The nights we'd own, chasing dreams and firefly glow, laughing till our sides felt tight. If you believe it's still that light. Do you remember that old creek where we carved our names on the willow tree? A mark of time we thought was ours, a tender claim beneath the stars. If you still believe in that worn-out map of young hearts in runaway tracks, hold on tight, it's not too late to find our way back to that place when the fireflies lit up the night and everything felt so right. If you still believe, then we're not done. Those were the days when we were young. Rust-stained hands from apple trees, summer storms and barefoot symphony as we chased the stars across the fields. In our hearts, nothing concealed. Late night talks on that wooden porch, secrets spilling like a river's course. Time moved on, but don't forget that kind of love's not over yet. The fireflies glimmer just like hope, flickering soft like a flashlight scope. If you listen, they still hum the melody of where we come from. You still believe in that worn-out map of young hearts and runaway tracks. Hold on tight, it's not too late to find our way back to that place when the fireflies lit up the night and everything felt so right. If you still believe, then we're not done. Those were the days when we were young. We may have taken different roads, but the seeds we planted still grow underneath the same white sky, that watchful moon, those summer nights. If you still believe in that worn-out map of young hearts and runaway tracks, hold on tight, it's not too late to find our way back to that place when the fireflies lit up the night and everything felt so right. If you still believe, then we're not done. Those were the days when we were young. Yeah, those were the days when we were young. Still glowing like fireflies in the dark. The porch lights burning low, another night alone. Your old blue jeans still hanging on the clothesline worn. Coffee cups half full, like the heart inside my chest. I'm staring out the window, trying to let it rest. Remember June, that summer moon, we danced under the pines. Your laughter mixed with crickets in the warmth of those long nights. But something shifted silent, like thunder in the air. left your memories there. I tell myself I'll move on fast, but your smile's still on my mind. Try to catch the pieces of us, but they keep slipping behind. When you walk away, the world don't feel the same. Like an old song missing verses, I'm the one to blame. I'm holding on to moments like dust caught in the breeze, and love, it's still standing, though you're gone with ease. Your picture's on the mantle, dusty rays hit your face. I trace the lines of every smile lost time can't replace. The porch swing creaks at midnight like it's calling out to you, but it's just the wind playing tricks in the quiet blue. I walk these worn out floors, hear the laughter that we made, but silence wraps me tighter since you went away. When you walk away, the world don't feel the same. Like an old song missing verses, I'm the one to blame. I'm holding on to moments like dust caught in the breeze, and love, it's still standing, though you're gone with ease. Maybe time will soften edges, maybe heartache will release, but until then your shadow lingers in the corners of my peace. I light a candle in the evening, hoping for a sign that love's not just in memories, but somewhere you're still mine. When you walk away, the world don't feel the same. Like an old song missing verses, I'm the one to blame. I'm holding on to moments like dust caught in the breeze, and love, it's still standing, though you're gone with ease. So here's to nights alone again, where silence speaks my truth, waiting on the morning light to heal the ache and prove. The porch lights faded low, the night's been hanging still. I traced my finger around a crack in an old windowsill. Quiet settled heavy, thick as the morning dew, but there's a story there if I listen through. We sat across that old maple, withered seed and all, two hearts beating slow in the space where words would fall. Hands held tight like the roots of an ancient oak, trying to build a bridge from the silence we spoke. The lines were drawn in the dust on the floor, every look a question, every breath wanting more, but the cracks in the ceiling let the cold air slip in. We found the strength to say what was left within. We survived the silence between the cracks, found a way back on a weary old track. coffee brewing strong like the fight in our eyes. The sun rising slow in a lavender sky. Words once lost now dancing like fireflies in the night. Stories unfolding in the soft twilight. The truth whispered out from the cracks in the wall, little ragged and raw, but standing tall. We patched up the broken and tuned up the tunes, singing our love back beneath the harvest moon. We survived the silence between the cracks, found our way back on a weary old track. When the quiet tried to pull us apart, we mended the spaces with pieces of heart. No need for words when the soul's speaking loud. We learned how to listen beyond the cloud. Between the broken and battered parts, we found the music inside our hearts. We survived the silence between the cracks, found our way back on a weary old track. When the quiet tried to pull us apart, we mended the spaces with pieces of heart. So here's to the cracks where our stories grow, where silence failed to steal the show. The county road was muddy still. The rain had laid the dust to rest. We drove in silence, worn and thin, the winter chill inside our chest. You talked about the plans we made, how summer seemed forever bright, but fate had slipped through fingers frayed, like autumn leaves in fading light. Your eyes held tales I couldn't reach, like a journal torn in two. I searched for words I couldn't teach, and everything that I once knew. And the night grew colder where we stood. Times got tangled in the woe. What love cost us was silent and slow, like a rented room we had to let go. All our fingerprints on battered doors were the pieces of what love left behind on Main Street floors. Your letters folded in worn creases, stories inked in midnight blue. I traced the lines, remembered pieces of laughs we lost and skies once true. Porch light flickered, then went out, and all the songs we used to sing just drifted off without a doubt, like birds that never found their spring. And the road ahead looked thin and bare, every step a quiet prayer. What love cost us was silent and slow, like a rented room we had to let go. All our fingerprints on battered doors were the pieces of what love left behind on Main Street floors. I still drive by it on moonlit nights, see your shadow in the streetlight fights. The cracked pavement and rusted signs tell the tale of love left behind. What love cost us was silent and slow, like a rented room we had to let go. All our fingerprints on battered doors were the pieces of what love left behind on Main Street floors. So I'll keep walking these worn roads where love once lived and stories told. The morning broke a different hue, but my heart stayed the same for you. Remember nights beneath the open sky, when plans were drawn, just you and I. Storms rolled in, torn apart the view, but I stayed steady right beside you. Mountains high and rivers wide, no matter where the path would guide, I'd hold the line come rain or shine, because your heart beats next to mine. I'd do it all for you when everything changed, through broken roads and colors rearranged. No step too heavy, no road too long. My love stays true, steady and strong. Days turned quiet, nights grew cold, lost in stories left untold. When the world shifted under our feet, I found your hand, made our hope complete. Mountains high and rivers wide, no matter where the path would guide, I'd hold the line come rain or shine, because your heart beats next to mine. I'd do it all for you when everything changed, through broken roads and colors rearranged. No step too heavy, no road too long. My love modes and colors rearranged. No step too heavy, no road too long. My love stays true, steady and strong. Late night spinning stories by the firelight glow. 2 cups filled with memories, steam rising slow. The old porch creaks like it knows what's spoken here. Words hanging thick between smiles and quiet tears. I caught your hand in mine like we'd done it countless times before. Talking about forever, but knowing what's in store. The dusty roads behind us, open skies ahead. Trying to hold on to moments that refuse to let us forget. The way your eyes light up when you speak of dreams, fading fast like the ripples on these gentle streams. Of laughter stitched with honest hands, letters never sent and footprints in the sand. The clock ticks steady, but time slips through. We find the strength to say what we always knew. Your voice like a river, steady and clear, pulling me close. We tears of the rain. Empty chairs and coffee cups, just like yesterday. You said it was all over, but your sand still stays. Windows crack, the summer breeze can't carry you away. Walk those streets alone tonight, where laughter used to live. Every corner tells a story that I'm trying to forgive. Your pictures in the hallway, they're fading but so clear. Like a song that you don't hear, but it's playing in your ear. And I'm caught in the in-between, neither here nor somewhere free, holding on to what won't leave. When silence won't let go and hope is shouting loud, your memory's a stubborn flame that won't die out. I try to walk away, but the past pulling me slow. Love refused to leave, so I'm standing with the ghost. Sunset paints the porch in gold, like it always used to do. But the colors seem a little dimmer when I think of you. Your voice still rings in empty rooms, clearer than the day. A melody that fights the night, won't let me walk away. Caught between the then and now, trying hard to disavow what my heart can't let go. When silence won't let go and hope is shouting loud, your memory's a stubborn flame that won't die out. I try to walk away, but the past pulling me slow. Love refused to leave, so I'm standing with the ghost. Maybe someday the sun will break through frozen skies, but until then I'm tangled in your goodbye. And even though I know I must find my road alone, your footsteps keep on following me back home. When silence won't let go and hope is shouting loud, your memory's a stubborn flame that won't die out. I try to walk away, but the past pulling me slow. Love refused to leave, so I'm standing with the ghost. No, love refused to leave, no, it won't let me go. The night's alive with a restless hum. Street lamps flicker, shadows play along the run. A cool breeze carries a scent of pine and rain. In this quiet town, our story's born again. We meet on cracked sidewalks under neon signs. Your hand finds mine in the hush of city lines. No promises, just the warmth in your smile. We forget the world for a little while. Crickets sing and the hours stretch slow. In your eyes, a fire starts to glow. This is how we love, when the stars don't sleep. In quiet moments that run deep. No need for words, just a night soft tune underneath this midnight moon. Your breath mingles with the cold night air. We chase the city lights, we're rebels unaware. Every street corner holds a secret smile. This love's a simple road worth every mile. The world fades, just your heartbeat near. In the dark, your voice is clear. This is how we love, when the stars don't sleep. In quiet moments that run deep. No need for words, just a night soft tune underneath this midnight moon. No grand gestures or fancy light show, just two souls who quietly know that love's found in these stolen nights. In the warmth of soft street light. This is how we love, when the stars don't sleep. In quiet moments that run deep. No need for words, just a night soft tune underneath this midnight moon. So here's to love, in the dark, true and bright. A simple dance in the fading night. Sometimes the world just spins too fast, and all the words we say don't last. But here we are, still side by side. Hold tight to me, don't let this ride slide. We met on some dusty back road, through honky-tonk nights and radio shows. You laughed at my worn-out cowboy boots, and I caught your smile in the neon roofs. The noise outside can blur our view, but there's a quietness between me and you. No need to speak, no need to fight. Just hold on close and drag yourself through the night. Hold tight in the static, don't say goodbye. Even when the world's too loud, we'll find a sky, a place to breathe, a place to stay. We'll keep on holding on, come what may. The radio's crackling with old heartbreak tunes, but we're dancing slow beneath summer moons. No promises made, no vows to bind, just stories told with hands entwined. When the crowd's too close and words get thin, we listen close for what's deeper within. No need for silence to fill the air, just steady hearts and a little care. Hold tight in the static, don't say goodbye. Even when the world's too loud, we'll find a sky, a place to breathe, a place to stay. We'll keep on holding on, come what Maybe someday the noise will fade, and we'll look back on the role we played. But for tonight, right here with you, hold tight through the storm, that's what we'll do. So we keep holding on, no need to pretend, through the noise and clutter, right to the end. Hold tight in the static, don't say goodbye. Just you and me beneath that wide, quiet still, the air feels thin, coffee coat on worn-out skin, a smile lost between the lines of what we said and left behind. You ran your fingers through your hair, tried to catch a fading stare. The photos lying face down on the shelf, silent stories we told ourselves. In every space you didn't fail, tells me more than words ever will. down to none. Every second weighs a ton. Your coat's still hanging by the door. I wonder what we're waiting for. The space we made just to forget is filled with things we can't regret. And the quiet breaks the day. It's louder than a scream. The stillness paints the cracks in all our broken dreams. No need for words to say the things we'd never mean. In the silence of the aftermath, we're caught between a lonely road beneath our feet, familiar pain, bittersweet. If silence calls, it's not defeat, just a place where past and future meet. When quiet breaks the day, it's louder than a scream. The stillness paints the cracks in all our broken dreams. No need for words to say the things we'd never mean. In the silence of the aftermath, we're caught between the silence and what's meant to be. When quiet breaks the day, setting us free. On these cracked sidewalks where our stories told, broken signs flicker above the cold. We met beneath the neon's tired glow, two worn souls where no wildflowers grow. The city's roar, a restless beast, swallowed our dreams on every street. I held your hand through rust and rain, the cost of love, the city's strain. Concrete hearts beat through rusted streets in broken towns where silence speaks. What love cost us, no coin can pay. the cracks a stubborn bloom, a fragile hope that fights the gloom. Though the city's veins run cold and bare, your hand in mine still lingers there. Concrete hearts beat through rusted streets in broken towns where silence speaks. What love cost us, no coin can pay. We lost our way in the grave. So here's to hearts that still withstand love's heavy toll in this tired land. Morning light through dusty blinds, coffee cold in empty cups, old truck parked beneath the pines where our story slow unfolds. Remember summer nights down by Miller's Creek, laughing wild, your hand in mine. Felt like the world was ours to keep, but dreams were like those fishing lines, tangled deep beneath the waves. We held on tight, but some things break in silent shades. We didn't know the price we'd pay, trading days for a love that slipped away. What love cost us when we were young, a barbed wire heart, a song unsung. We burned bright, then we came undone. Oh, what love cost us when we were young. There's a photograph on my mantle still, you with windblown hair, that stubborn will. We built our world out of hopes and homemade lies. Sometimes the truth's the hardest goodbye. We didn't see the cracks below, just chasing sparks that wouldn't glow. What love cost us when we were young, a barbed wire heart, a song unsung. We burned bright, then we came undone. Oh, what love cost us when we were young. Now I drive these roads alone, every mile a memory known. If I could, I'd turn it back, but some nights fade once off track. What love cost us when we were young, a barbed wire heart, a song unsung. We burned bright, then we came undone. Oh, what love cost us when we were young. Morning light through dusty blinds, coffee cold in empty cups, some lessons written in the heart, in the price of growing up. The morning spreads its golden light, coffee brewing, you smile at me. Your hand reaches out across the table like a promise whispered softly, stay with me. We walk down that old dirt road again, where the wildflowers lean into the breeze, laughing about the stories we've lived through, every moment painted in memories. And I swear, if I had one more day, I'd hold you closer, let nothing slip away. I'd do it all for you while we're still here. Hold on to every smile, chase away the fear. In this life, with you by my side, every second's worth the ride. Remember nights under wide open skies, stars like lanterns lighting up your hair, the way your laughter fills the summer air, like a song only the two of us could share. If the clock unwinds, I'd take my chance to steal one more perfect dance. I'd do it all for you while we're still here. Hold on to every smile, chase away the fear. In this life, with you by my side, every second's worth the ride. No fairy tale, no grand design, just simple truths in your heart and mind. So let's make a promise here tonight, to love with all we have. Hold on tight. I do it all for you while we're still here. Hold on to every smile, chase away the fear. In this life, with you by my side, every second's worth the ride. While time's on our side, let's make it clear, there's nothing I